The most I've spent on a girl was $16,000, and that's the same girl I just had spoke about when you asked me, da 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 da. And yeah, it was her birthday, and I did something for her, and I felt like to do something nice for a person I love. And there was this certain watch that she has been disturbing for a while that she wanted, so I got it for her. And yeah, that's the most I've spent on a girl. I'd like to think so. Yes, I have actually. The first time I ever got approached by any gay person was here in Nigeria. So like, and it was messed up coming from a country that being gay is legalized. I was in the club, and this is someone that apparently everybody knows a lot. Like, and he's like, "Dad, I like your hair." I'm like, "Yo, bro, what is that?" And he's like, "Can I touch your hair?" And I was like, "Bro, if you touch my hair, I'll punch the out of you." And then he was like, "Oh, let's talk outside." Now I'm not on those topics. And then one time I went to the bank to send money for my cousin. So there was this man that was sending money to his son in New York too. And he's like, "Where do you live?" I was like, "New York." And he's like, "Oh, his son lives in New York. And he's a senator right now too." And then he took my number because I thought he was like, okay, his son is in New York, I live in New York. And then he had called me, I was like, "Yo, come to this, da 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 da." I'm like, "What am I coming there for?" And then he went, da 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 da. And I was like, "Nah, I'm not even on those type of times. That is that you're a grown man with a kid and you're still doing this." The craziest thing I've done for a girl most likely might be paying her house rent. And at the end of the day, I felt like I liked this person, but apparently I was in a relationship with myself. I think so. So I was with this girl for about a year and a couple of months here in Nigeria. And she went out to Lagos because she had told me she wanted to like do something for herself. So she got into makeup classes. And I was supporting that though. So time to time I had to go there and check up on her. So one time I went to Lagos and I was staying at my boy's place, and that's Mayo. And I found out that his little brother already had sex with her, because we're having normal guys conversation, we're having our conversation, and then the name came up and I'm like, hold on, what are we talking about right here? And then they were all talking about this. And then I was like, "Can I see this girl?" And then I went on Instagram and it happened that it was my girlfriend. The most traumatic experience I had growing up as a child was when I was in elementary school, when I was about like 8 to 10. I went to school here in Abuja. I was born here. I went to Redeem Primary School with some stuff like that, man, some shit like that. So I had to get taken out of school to travel from like 11 p.m. all the way to Benue to get hidden, because we had a kidnap scare, because they were threatening to kidnap us, me and my sister. So yeah, that was about that. So far so good, life has been good. So nothing too serious. I smoke weed. I smoke a lot of weed. I don't do drugs, but like people classify weed as drug, but I think it's medicinal because people also use that for like as medicine. And I've been smoking for the longest. I started smoking since I was 13. So that's about like, God knows, 27 years about. And then I feel like smoking weed it keeps me calm and it keeps me relaxed. Most times if I have anxieties or if I'm pissed or at something or mad or something, I'm trying to get myself right. I smoke sometimes, and I smoke to sleep sometimes when I can't sleep, so that's about it. The love life out here is more like every woman out here feel like there's supposed to be a housewife, which is because the difference between here and there is because if I'm working 8 to 6, I want my girl to work 12 to 4. I want me a black, independent, Oprah woman, but every other female out here feels like they need to be done for them, which is fucked up in a way, but I don't know. So that's the difference. Like, people out here don't work for their own money. They sit and wait for the other people, and everybody out there is hustling. So yeah, and being out here as as of me and my age group, let's say 20, 21 to 30, I've seen it that if you're not connected, or if you don't have stupid daddy money, or if you're not a fraud star, or if you're not into nightlife, you're not making money out here. Meanwhile, out there, minimum wage is what, $15. You work an hour, you make $15. And you work 8 hours, you're making how much? So that's a drive. Minimum wage here is 30,000 now. You work a month and you make 30,000 now. That's messed up.